Hello, hello, welcome in, welcome in. This is going to be for air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Ooh, this smells good. Sorry. Take that. Okay, cleansing the energy in the aura field for those that are watching. Okay, I'm wishing you peace, abundance, love, light. Okay, we're removing any negative energy that may be attached. Okay, um, to us. All right, so let's just jump right in. Like I said, this is going to be for Gemini, Libra, and or Aquarius. This is going to be what's coming, or for the month of August. What's to come for the month of August for you. All right, so before we jump in, I do like to pray before each and every one of my reads. But before we get into that, I do want to let you guys know that this is in fact a personal read. Well, sorry, I missed the complete intro. Hi, welcome. If you are new here, hi, I'm Intuitive Chew. If you are returning, welcome back, gang. I really appreciate you for being here. We're going to jump into your next to see what's coming for you in the month of August. Okay, messages, nudges, clarity, whatever it is that they have for you at that point in time. Be sure to only take the messages that resonate for you and leave what does not. Do not force anything to fit. Use your discernment. Okay. This is in fact a general read, so I may or may not resonate with you, and that's absolutely okay. If you're wanting something more personable, please visit the description box where the website will be listed, so that way you could go see the different type of reads that I offer, spiritual guidance and or wellness coaching, if that is what you are looking for. Okay, so go visit that website and check it out. Okay, before we jump in, I do like to pray. So Most High, first and foremost, Most High, Spirit guides, ancestors, angels of the highest, most brightest white light, and of the highest, most brightest white light only. I do welcome you here, and I shut any door that is not of you. I ask for clear and concise messages interpreted in the way intended for air babies, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Bring forth the messages, the nudges, the clarity, the advice, whatever it is that they are specifically needing to know at this point in time. Anybody that tries to negatively attach your energy to mine and or air babies, may that tie be severed in the name of God. Anybody wishing on our downfall, sending us evil eyes, and or simply trying to create blockages, may that shit be returned to send a times 1,000 to them and their loved ones. I know that no weapon against me shall prosper, and no weapon against my air baby shall prosper in the name of God. Okay. Send your boldest, most strongest angels to guard, guide, and protect me as I channel and bring forth these messages. Okay. Anybody that is, again, trying to negatively attach, may that tie be severed in the name of God, because again, I know that we are covered, guarded, and guided all days, always, from things that can be seen and the things that cannot be. All right. Asé Amen. Asé and Amen. Again, I don't know, I'm smelling cinnamon. So cinnamon, I know cinnamon is it's like a road opener. Okay, I'm smelling cinnamon, vanilla. I don't know, some of you guys enjoy eating porridge, but I'm smelling sweetness. Okay, so the month of August may be bringing in a lot of blessings for you, a lot of fruitfulness. Okay, let me just get the backstory on cinnamon so I could give you guys a little, because I'm smelling cinnamon. It's for protection, prosperity, and love. Okay, it's purification. It's an antioxidant. It provides or promotes brain health. Okay. Let's see. It wards off negative energy, negative emotions. It offers protection. It's associated with fire and sun energy. Okay. It also can represent and or bring in financial wealth and abundance. Okay, that's just a few. If you are curious, definitely go check that out. But I'm smelling cinnamon and something sweet. Okay, I feel like this month is going to be very sweet for you, air babies. Very, very sweet. Okay, but let's see. What is the overall message for air babies? Lord, take charge with authority. Okay, so this is your ancestor message. Ancestors and angels. At the bottom of the deck, we have traveler. Move in a new direction. Okay, so I feel like some of you guys are going to be presented with something new. Okay, but let's read it. Let's see. So Lord was the first card out, 54, which could be broken down to a 9. Okay, 9 speaks about releasing or needing to release something to start anew, ending of cycles to start anew. Okay. Releasing baggage, releasing things that no longer serve you in the month of August. Okay, because I do feel like some of you guys are going to be, you're preparing for new territory. So, Lord, don't be afraid to take charge or use your voice. Be strong. The Lord is the consort of the lady. He is the emperor in the traditional tarot. He represents an authoritative male who isn't afraid to lay down the law. But this doesn't mean he is angry or chauvinistic. He is self-possessed, reliable, and ambitious. A man of honor who has earned his place in society. The Lord in where was I? Sorry. The Lord in this oracle holds a staff and wears a crown of antlers, showing he can keep himself firmly rooted in the ground and is protective of his people. His regal air indicates he has a taste for the finer things in life. Yet he is sensitive to those who are fearless, fortunate than he is. Yet he is sensitive to those who are less fortunate than he is. Sometimes you have to take control in order to be honored. If you feel that your kindness or gifts are being taken for granted, it's time to change that. There is no excuse for bad behavior, and the ancestors are encouraging you to hold your ground and speak your mind in a fiercely loving way. You have energy and might to overcome dreams or energies that aren't working for your growth. And it's time to take charge before you find yourself in a situation you don't want to be in. You are being encouraged to be the boss instead of being bossed. This card also brings the energy of ambition and can show that you have the potential to move upward on a professional level, but only if you act with authority and show who you really are. Again, no longer conforming, becoming the person in which you've always been meant to be. Okay, standing out, being different. Okay, choosing to take life. Okay, in the way that you're supposed to. Not really, like I said, conforming. Becoming, again, some of you guys are high priestesses and high priests. Okay, that was the card underneath that. Some of you guys are needing to up your protection, sage yourself daily to remove negative energy. Okay, let's read the one that was at the bottom of the deck, Traveler. Okay. Sorry about that. I don't know if it went dark. Welcome. It says move in a new direction. Welcome any opportunities to travel, either to the outer world or the inner worlds. Inspired by the Romani traveler, this card represents the nomadic spirit within. The opportunity to move in a new direction is coming your way, and ancestral wisdom is encouraging you to welcome it with open arms. Going on a trip is an exciting process because not only do you learn about the world, you also learn about yourself. This card often comes up when you have a chance to go through a process of awakening and understand even more about the amazing qualities you have to share. Okay? I lost my place, sorry. With the world. Often such journey can be lonely, but this in itself can teach you that you are never really alone and your angels and ancestors are there for you. The road you are on may be the road less traveled, but this journey is going to be highly beneficial for your emotional and spiritual growth. If it isn't about covering outer distance, it's about covering distance within, and you will be evolving every single moment of it. Remember to keep things simple and to lighten your load, because that will make your journey more enjoyable. you are also being encouraged to see how far you've come and how you've really grown as a person, because this recognition will support you in going even further. And there's a good chance that along the way you will make new friends and will become companions for a lifetime. Okay, again, it's giving you've learned, or you've taken time to learn the lessons. There's also a map on this card as well. I feel like some of you guys are going to be moving real soon. Okay, let's see. But I feel like, again, a lot of things in which you've endured. We're already at 10 minutes, guys. I'm trying not to make these too long, but a lot of things, the things that in which you've envisioned. Okay, I feel like you have a goal for yourself, or you've set a specific goal for yourself some time ago, and you're starting to actually, you will start to see the change. Okay. Let's see, messages from the universe for August. In relationships, the biggest thing you must look for is consistency. Every time you forgive someone who is not being consistent with you, you are giving them permission to hurt you again. You deserve better. Again, boundaries with that Lord card. It was like putting up boundaries and really standing on your ground. Stop allowing people to play with you, especially when you know that they aren't truthful, they aren't just, okay, that they don't deserve your trust, that they don't deserve to be in your energy. It's time that you be forthright. And again, if they are no longer resonating with you, you need to express this and release them with love. Okay, it doesn't necessarily have to be, you know, in a bad way, but again, your growth should be your main priority at this point in time. Don't worry, everything you've been waiting for is on its way. Progress is being made even if you can't yet see the results. So much is happening behind the scenes for you. So much is happening behind the scenes for the creation of your dreams. Trust the process. Like I said, you guys have good things coming in. I feel like this is something that you planned for, something that you were worried, something that you really wanted is coming. A dream, okay, that you really wanted is coming sooner than you think. We are always speaking to you and sending you messages. When you feel like you are alone in a situation, just know that you never truly are. We are reminding you to stop looking around and believe in something else, something more. We got your back, okay? So again, guides is working on you. They are working with you, okay, to bring forth confirmation, to bring forth the necessary information, the necessary guidance, nudges, direction, path, opening the correct doors for you. But you you have to be receptive to receive. At the bottom of the deck, we have opportunities will soon knock at your door. Debts will be wiped clean, and your bills will be paid in full. Your finances are about to change. Asé and amen. Asé and amen again. Like I said, it's really good energy. You have changes that's getting ready to happen for you, and this is good change. I feel like a burden. Look, death card. Endings to bring on new beginnings. I'm telling you, the death card is the number 13. 13 could be broken down to a 4. 4 speaks about divinely protection. Okay, all days, always. You're being divinely guarded, guided, and protected. Okay, so know that endings, everything that is ending, was imperative for your growth, and it's imperative for you to be able to go through or go to the next step. Okay, not everybody can go with you, and you have to be okay with that. Okay, because this may require you to release and let go of some things. All right, but know that it's for your greater good. Let's see, messages for August for Aries, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Empress came out in reverse. Lack of progress. Okay, emptiness. You may be feeling like you're suffocating. Okay, I don't really like this energy. Why is the Empress in reverse? It's a lot of insecurities. I feel like this change that's getting ready to come in, you may feel like you're undeserving of it. I feel like you are questioning a lot of things. You need to stop putting the Hierophant. This is in regards to your spirituality. You may be asking yourself whether this is the right move, whether this is something that you should do. Okay, I need you to know that, listen, if you make this choice, you have to stick by it. Okay, May I have one more on why the Empress and the Hierophant? The Empress and the Hierophant, the Lovers, and the Page of Pentacles. I'm not gonna show this card because they're starting to flag my videos, which just means we're growing. Okay. But again, I feel like you may be creating some sort of block here because you feel undeserving. You're needing to be very consistent at this point in time. Okay, now is not the time for you to lack faith. Now is the time that you hold on to your dreams, your goals, and push through. Okay, because your manifestations are at an all-time high here. I don't like the Empress coming out in reverse at all. Air babies, you are needing to again get intentional. Okay, do not cause blockages for yourself, especially when you have fulfillment. Like, again, your world is changing. All right, you have finally a sense of belonging. Like I said, I know that this is uncomfortable, moving in a new direction. I seen 1616 again. I know that to move or being in an uncomfortable place isn't always the easiest thing for you to do, but it's imperative for you right now. Okay, because again, this move is going to help you become and be the person that you always wanted to be. And like I said, I understand that it is scary, but you have to trust. Okay, the Death card again, endings to bring on new beginnings. Okay, the Queen of Swords flew out in reverse. Again, a lot of people, you may be coming off very cold-hearted to people. Okay, be mindful that you are not easily influenced. Okay, be mindful that you aren't overly critical. You have to be very mindful. Okay, because I feel like you're carrying a load. I don't know, you feel like you may feel like, again, it's like there's better here, but you're scared, and I get it. Okay, but don't allow this to keep you stagnant. Okay, you've been stagnant for way too long with the Page of Swords, the Hangman. Okay, this is giving new perspective is required. Opportunities will knock, but will you go through these doors? Because once you do, these depths, okay, this life in which that you once lived is not going to exist for you. At the bottom of that, we have your life is about to start to move quickly in some areas. Events that seem to have been on hold suddenly propel forward. Move with the flow and be mindful of what needs your attention the most. Okay, so again, do not self-sabotage just because you're scared. Okay, because that's really what it's giving. You're not following your intuition with the Empress being here in reverse. The Chariot, again, this is exactly what it is that you are needing at this time. You are needing to have ambition. You are needing to hold on to that willpower, okay? And again, don't lose yourself by, again, talking yourself out of this. Stop putting question marks where God put a period, because this is really what it's giving me for the month of August. You have a lot of good things that's getting ready to come through for you, but I do feel like it's making you uncomfortable and you're fearful, which I understand, okay? The Six of Cups being at the bottom of the deck, it's time that you get uncomfortable, okay? You get uncomfortable, okay, in order for new to happen. Judgment is being called, cause and effect. You've done what you needed to do. You've healed. You've learned the lessons, and you've learned the lessons that you needed to learn. And now it is time that you make a move in a new direction and trust that this move is going to be exactly what it is that you needed. Okay. Let's see. Let's get an inner wisdom message for you. Speak your truth. Never be afraid to speak your truth. Stand strong, shade the ground you walk on, and never back down from your own morals or beliefs. And this is what is given with the Empress and the Hierophant. You chose this life. I'm sorry, this life chose you. You are a generational curse breaker, and you are needing to get comfortable with being such. Do not allow anybody else's fear or projections get in the way or try to make you feel like you are doing something wrong. Okay, you're being guided. okay? And you are needing to trust that by all means necessary, okay? You may be experiencing a dark night of the soul, and like I said, it may be a bit uncomfortable, okay? Of course, change is uncomfortable, but it's necessary. Be realistic, get your head out of the clouds, and begin seeing things the way they really are, okay? Walking through life wearing rose colored glasses, confirmation, okay? Wearing rose colored glasses can only lead to pain, embarrassment, and loss. It is not the time for you to be fearful. It is not the time for you to allow anybody to, again, create these fears, okay? For you, you came too far, you worked too hard, okay? You are blessed and you know this. Do not let anybody taint your vision or come in and make you feel as though you aren't who you are, because you are, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have Dark Night of the Soul. During your Dark Night of the Soul, it may seem that all is lost and that you may not make it through. Rise from the ashes and choose to be better, not bitter, okay? I hope this read did resonate with you. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe so that way you're notified the next time I drop you a video, okay? Um, Fix this, because this is a blessing, but I feel like your fears is going to get in the way here. Do not let this stop you, because you have big changes that's on the horizons, and these changes is going to propel you forward, and it's going to take off pretty quick. And I feel like this is why there's so much turbulence. It's okay for you to be scared, but take that door, go through that door anyway as they open, okay? Water baby, I mean, you could be dealing with a water sign. A water sign could be important, okay? Okay, air babies. I hope this read resonated with you. Please let me know if this was your month of August, okay? Until next time. Bye-bye. I love you guys immensely.